Okay. Where's everybody at? 7 o'clock straight up. I'm here by myself. I don't like it. So I'll give you guys a minute to get in. Every minute that people don't show up, I'm going to start kicking one person out of the group. So I would hurry up and get here. Be terrible to have to kick too many of you out. That'd be fun, but, you know. Let's see. You sure you have to move it all? No, I guess not. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Charles? What's up, Rebel Blake? So I went back to the front-facing camera. How come this seems a little bit to the side? At least for now, because I'm trying to get the other camera to do what I want, and it was fighting me, so I got mad and I just went this way. So our add-ons today, a couple of boxes of Bowman Draft Light. What is going on here? Hold on one sec. I don't know why we're having attitude. Because why not? So who benefits the most from the Bowman Draft Light being added? Well, I mean, $35 for the Orioles spot is very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. At some point, Cadence will come in and she will start cracking the cases of whatever that we're breaking today. I don't know what it is. Paper. Everyone having a good day? This dude and that dude. And look at this, Marcy. Everyone having a good, what day is it? Tuesday? Jacob Miller. And on the back, Paciola. Does this work? Does this look okay? What's up, Mike? Is this okay? I think it looks all right. Might leave it. Though I did order a 4K. I did order a 4K, you know, web thingy with the camera. So we'll see what a 4K does. Melton. So we're still going to sleeve a lot of these guys because we have been. Austin. Dylan Beavers. Yeah, I think I like this angle better too, Blake. I really do. I think I like it better than the overhead. My gut tells me it might stick. Lipscomb. Maybe we'll get the autograph. Hey, Reckley. On the back, Bryce Mouts. So I picked up, after the last case, the only case break we did of Bowman Draft Light, I just wasn't happy. I didn't like it at all. And so I grabbed 4 boxes of Jumbo, Draft Jumbo, And so what we're going to do is we're going to mix. I put one on the shelf, and Troy Milton. So that means I have one full case of light left. So our break will be half a case of light and 2 boxes of jumbo. It will be the same money as the light, which I think is where it needs to be. But we're going to get some guaranteed autos and stuff out of it. It was. Yeah. And then we went to the overhead. I thought I was going to get all fancy. It didn't work, Blake. I should have known better than to try to get fancy. Should have known. Balcazar. So that's what'll happen. I think that'll be I think that's a good break for the money. It's a better break for the money, which is good. Some guaranteed autos. You know, whatever it was, $2,000 break, whatever it is. It's where it should be, with some guarantees in it. Do you, Ryan? Okay. I will take all of that into consideration. We'll see. The 4K camera, give me 5 minutes. Oh, you want to go ahead? Oh, geez. The 4K camera will be here on Friday. Sorry, guys. This is the one drawback, is nothing is locked down, so, and you know how free-wheeling I am. Trey Lipscomb. Eric Hernandez. All right, flip it. So Katie's going to come in. She's going to help me hot patch. I also moved the angle of the camera, the little camera, up top, so we have more of a view of what's going on the break. Not that we didn't have a good view before, but I just like having more. Brenner Cox. Brenner Cox, yeah. He's a 4th rounder. Two cases of Heritage Minor. That means, what do we have? 4, 8, 12, 24, 48 autos, on-card autos, at least. I feel like last time we opened it, we got extras. If I recall right. I can't remember. But these are the last 2 cases of that, and then we're moving on. We're gonna have fun. What's up, Chris? We're gonna have fun with the other breaks as well. I have 4 cases of Heritage High number. Heritage High has been really good to us. That would be awesome, Mike. I'd take that. I mean, I'd take that for you, is what I meant to say. I'd take that for you. You want to open them both? Huh? Let me pop the other one for you?
I mean...
It'd be easier. Okay, guys, I'm going to pop the other case real quick.
If you don't care about them getting confused for each other.
I just open the front 6, or the front 12, and then the back 12. What's up, Chris? I think Topps Finest, when it comes out, is going to be a good product. So I am Nate Savino for the Diamondbacks. I am in the process of trying to secure more. I like to have at least 10 cases. So we're going to go that way. Hendry Lava. Hendry Lava is out of 199. Reggie. Cutter Coffee, that's nice. Boston. That's a good one. Hendry. What's up, CO? I know next week is... You can just do them straight. Panini. What? One of the big boys. Or 2 of the big boys. Angel Martinez. National Treasures, maybe? Is it National Treasures next week? Whatever it is. So I'm starting to put out feelers on things. And this one should be... Yeah. So it is... So I started... Uh-oh. Where are you? So this one looks like it's gold to me. It is, out of 50. What's the matter? Let me slap somebody. There's a table over there. I'm moving around. Termar, I asked Annette if she wants me to slap somebody and she's staring at me. Devers is ready. Is going next. Okay, I got to do this. We got to get this right. If we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it right. Ooh. Better? Maybe a little bit more. Sorry, guys. You can tell I'm just back with this because I got no rhythm. There we go. Gold. Huh? Are you moving the whole thing? I figured you'd go back there. Maybe we'll get the auto. A giant. Look, it's Hendry. Who do we have? Nick Biddison. Get out of the way. So we have what? Roderick Arias. I got this one backwards. Yeah, you better. I got that many packs lefty. Hey. Better not be blowing snot all over the place. Kids. Goofy. No one is happy that we're doing heritage miners. And I told them last two. This is where we're going to make it through the last two, and then we're done. We don't have to worry about it. Curtis Mead. I think that's reasonable. It's a nice little product. I like it. One way or another, it was going to get opened. Over there, I still have, like I said, I already talked about what we're going to do with the rest of this. So it's going to get some guaranteed autos with it. Parada. So that's good. And then that'll be 2 breaks. No. The here, because they got to sort it. See, everyone's unhappy here because they got to sort this thing. They hate sorting minor league stuff. And then when you add the majors to it, you know. Parada. Oh, and that said it's the fact that it's 2 cases. Got 4 cases of Heritage High. I have 3 cases of Topps Chrome Update. I think we're going to mix this with Topps Chrome Update. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. And then Heritage Minor has been good. Heritage Minor was good the entire time. I don't think we had a bad break of Heritage Minor. Oh, this stuff is ugly to break. It's ugly to break, truthfully. Jackson. Simon Juan. So we got some fun stuff. Heritage Miner will be fun. We got one more case of Capstone. That'll be good. So we'll do the case of Capstone this week. Khalil. Like I said, I'm trying to build up my... Yeah, for the price, for the money, it's great. That's why I like it so much. Jordan Lawler image variation. That's a good start. I think we just get to go through these stacks pretty quick too, guys. I mean, not that I want to burn through them really fast, but if I recall right, we're just pretty much looking for the, the hits. So last time we started to pull, I guess we're gonna, because the black border, I want to keep them nice, so I'm gonna sleeve them. Right? Is there something that I have to be reminded of? Ooh, Tovar. That's nice. Wait a minute. I thought Ezekiel Tovar was a Rocky. He's not a Rocky? Did they make a trade? James Wood. Aaron Zavala. Zavala is a brewer. Aaron Zavala, a brewer. Don't quote me on anything. Oh, we have that over there? Is that from the stuff we bought from the...
Yep.
Anybody remember anything about this we need to know? George Valera. Give that to stack to Ian.
2 cases of minor league.
Last 2 cases of minor league. Look at it positively. Though let's not look at it negatively. It's the last 2 cases of Heritage Minor. It will be Ezekiel Tovar. I don't know. I guess I'm wrong.
I always forget how complicated camera stuff is, and then I get back into looking at camera stuff, and
Then it's all complicated. Everybody seems to like this setup, so I think we'll just upgrade this to the 4K when it comes in, and then be done. We'll use the camera for other things. I'll use the camera for taking selfies of if I'm taking selfies, it would be of me, right? Selfies. And posting them. I'm going to start a new page called RCB Selfies. You guys can all post your pictures on there. Pedro Leon. Dustin Harris. Zach Veen. Nobody's talking. Hendry. Sal Frelick. Marco Luciano. I remember that guy. Boyhood photos of the stars. Trace Winnie, still a baby. Joshua Baez. Joshua Baez. Not sure about him. A nap? Rabble. Okay. I like that. Rabble. Hey, throw these on top when you're done.
Oh.
Hendry. Wonder what these look like when you get an auto. Rabble's fine. I think Rabble works great. So theoretically, non-auto hits are turned the other way. Let's see if that continues to be the case. Should I be closer? Like way close like that? I don't know that I need to be. Ooh, that is prettier, isn't it? Jose Torres. I don't know who Jose Torres plays for. That's prettier. Daytona Tortugas. Oh, here's our other autograph. Wes Kath. I'm guessing he's a White Sox. I don't know why. My power of intuition, though, is very strong. You're welcome. Luis Matos. Brennan Davis. I was looking at the Giants minor league system. They've got a couple of good pitchers coming up. Man, but their position players, their non-pitchers are not great. Not great. It's a little sucky. Averson. I think Averson's going to be a good player. Are they out there yakking? He's upside down. No. Not sure. Wencel Perez. Isn't it Cody? What was it? Cody Aaron, I think. Yeah. I think it was Cody Aaron. Aaron Zavala. Out of 75. Let's see. Hold on one sec. Let's see what goofball. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Yeah. Speaking of goofballs, who wants it? Oh, Jeff Coolman. Hey, don't get out of line there, Jeff. Don't get out of line. You know what I'm saying? I know. Quit getting out of line. What's the matter with you? You can't say good things about us. People will have unrealistic expectations.
We have white circle.
Ah, crap.
You see the white circle?
Yeah. Hendry. So what we got going on Tuesday? Anyone have anything fun and exciting that happened over the weekend? It's sad about that football player yesterday. We were watching the game. J.C. Correa, I think he's an Astro, yeah. We were watching the football game. I'm glad they were able to revive him. But I think he's still... Is he not still... unconscious? Federico Polanco. No update since yesterday. Well, at least on the bright side, he's still kicking, so he still has a fighting chance. That's the important part. I didn't think the hit was enough to do anything like that, but you just never know, You just never know. So just thank goodness they were able to revive him. And even if he never was able to play again, better than being the other way. So at least he has a chance. Hopefully he's out of it soon. Yeah. You just wonder if there was, what the underlying condition is or was. But I guess we'll find that out in time. If there was an underlying condition. You never know about these things. Kevin. It's weird that last night when I was sleeping, twice when I was sleeping, a net hit me in the chest. I'm like, why are you doing that? She said, oh, I didn't mean to. I'm starting to think maybe she's getting ideas. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure. Yeah, but a hockey puck? That's a hell of a thing to hit you in the middle of the chest versus a football tackle. My personal opinion is I think there's some other underlying thing. I'm not going to get political or not political or goofy about it. I just think I just saw it, and I tackle my kids harder than that. I just think there's maybe some other underlying medical. Maybe he has some kind. I don't know, but you never can tell with the human body. You know what I'm saying? So the important part is they were able to revive him. And hold on.
I have a tiny
Guaranteed PSA 10. Except we don't send a PSA. Guaranteed. Look at that. Woo. Look at that beauty. Yes, sirree. And I, in my personal opinion, I think it takes. I think that takes Buffalo, huh? I think that I really do think that takes Buffalo. I won't say out of the playoff picture, but I think it makes it a lot harder run for them. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say I think the best team in the NFL is 49ers. I think Brock Purdy is a real deal. Mostly because his last name is Purdy. In the playoffs, yes, but mentally in the playoffs, that's going to be the real question. Mentally in the playoffs is the real question. Cincinnati's very good, but I think the best team in the NFC is 49ers. Purdy. Brock Purdy. It could inspire him. It certainly could. It certainly could. Eddie's Leonard. He's a Dodger. Well, why couldn't you play it on Saturday? Why couldn't you just reset it for Saturday? I mean, they didn't play enough of the game to, to make a difference. They were still in the first quarter, so I'm gonna go off a little bit of ignorance. So tell me if I'm wrong. But I would think that if we only, they only played a short game, why couldn't they play on Saturday? Oh, they both have games on Sunday? Well, that's the end of that. Ah. That's where the ignorance part comes in. I wasn't thinking about games on Sunday. Yeah, I guess that's gonna make it tough, isn't it? That would make it tough. So what do you do then? Give him a tie? You give him a tie? If there are playoff implications, then how do you deal with that? Do you give everyone else an extra week off and make them play the week after the season's over? That's not fair. Gold. Oh, wow. That is tough, Ryan. 10 out of 18. Eddie's Leonard. $10 out of 18. I don't know how you resolve that one. And you know what? I saw lots of people complaining about Skip Bayless last night and what he said. I don't think he said anything bad. Personally, I think what he said is correct. His timing sucked. I think you could have waited a couple of days before you said that. But, you know, I mean, he's not wrong. How do you not play that game? I'm not saying last night because it was over after that happened. But how do you not play that game? It has so many implications. You know? I need one of these to be an autograph. Haverson. Are we good right here? Am I good? Oh man, I bet there are. In my entire life, you know, and I watched, and this is I watched football during the 80s. Ooh, Acosta. That's a nice one. And that was a brutal game compared to the way the games are now. And I've never seen anyone go down like that, ever. Jose Ramos. He's a Dodger, right? Those are two pretty good autos. Never seen anyone to go down like that. Yeah, and you know those bent nose type CL are not giving you your money back. Those bent nose types are not going to give you your money back. Marcelo Meyer. Nothing wrong with being a bent nose type. What's the matter with that? I think it's something to be, you know, part of who you are. Some of us have bent noses of us, others of us pee into the wind, you know. Others of us eat cats and dogs, you know. I mean, I don't. I think I haven't. but you know, maybe some of my extended family have. Zach Veen. What makes me sick is the people trying to profit. Well, you know what I think too, though, that I saw this on Twitter last night. They were unfairly though punishing some people who had their they were unfairly punishing people who already had their listings up. And there were a few. I checked, and there were a few that they got shield bid up that were there before yesterday. One of them was there earlier today. I mean, earlier in the day. And so if that's the case, you know, you got a lot of people, unfortunately, who are not the most intelligent people in the world. And so they just are looking to hurt people. You know, and I think that the ones who had it listed previous to that got punished for absolutely nothing. Now, is that not to say that there's, I mean, does that say that there's not a bunch of people out there who were looking for a little profiteering? Yeah, there were, and they deserve what they got. But, you know, it's a shame that there aren't enough thinkers out there that they can differentiate between something that was listed at 2 p.m. yesterday, you know, and then after the game started. Or, you know, something that happened afterwards. Hey, look at that. Trey Sweeney. He got run over by his own snowplow? He's Hawkeye. Can't he get the heck out of the way? Couldn't he fire an arrow or something? Good grief. How's your own snow? I mean, honestly... Well, yeah, and those guys deserve to be shield bid. Hey, look at this. Wow, out of 99. Those guys deserve to have their stuff shield bid. I agree with that. But it's the other ones. Everybody shouldn't be punished equally because you're too dumb to understand the difference. And there's people out there who are too dumb to understand the difference. Fortunately, there's no one like that in this group. You didn't tell me. I didn't know. I would have grabbed... Oh, wait. These are the only two cases I have. Never mind. Why are these things all upside down? Oh, there's Ellie. That was a pretty one. Kelnick's not done yet. I don't believe Kelnick is done yet. I honestly do not. I think Kelnick, it might take him a year or two, but I think Kelnick is going to be okay. It's too, in baseball, you can't make the same generalization. You already know this, Ryan. You can't make the same generalization as you can, I think, in other sports. Because it just takes guys longer. Sometimes they brought up too soon. You know, and they need some time. I still think Kyle Lewis is going to be really good, just not with Seattle. What is this one? Torkelson homers in 3 consecutive games. Wow. I think my brother. What bothers me about it is my nephew coached him in youth. Oh, did he really? Out of 75. Well, I mean, again, at the end of the day, I'm just thankful the kid's alive. Did we pull one auto out of here or 2? I think we pulled 2. It would have been the other alternative is just very sad. I'm glad it didn't happen. Never wish death on anyone. I don't care who it is. You never wish death on anyone. Yes, but he can learn to hit. He can learn to hit. Hey, Tatis out of 50. Black. And I'm going to bet money that he could hit the broadside of a barn. I would bet that if we took him out to a barn and we could figure out which side the broadside was, he could hit it. That's what I think. I mean, if we take him out to a barn and he really can't, then, you know, it's time to get rid of his cards. But are you listening to something? That's why you're laughing? Hey, do my boxes go this way? I'm very specific about how the boxes go, and you put them the wrong way. Oh my Lord. You would think by now these kids would know how very specific I am. The thing Kelnick has on his side is his age. He's only 23 and won't be 24 until mid-season. Oh, that's a positive for sure. Did you guys know Joey Bart is 17? I didn't know that. 17, big kid. Hendry. I read it online, so it must be true. These cards are all over the place. Jordan Lawler. Sal Frelick. He's a Brewer, right? Hey, Nat. I think I'm going to need some clips. Not paper clips. Clipped corners. Tyler McDonough. What? He's 26. Are you sure? Are we talking about the same guy? I was pretty sure he was only 17. Maybe it said at one point he was 17. Maybe that was it. Hendry Mendez. Jasson. I would agree with that. Charles, I agree with that 100%. Takes him a little while to catch up, but I think he will catch up. Look at all these guys are upside down. It's crazy. It's weird that Topps would print some of these cards upside down. You'd think that they would want them all right side up, but I don't know. Harry Ford is a Mariner. Out of 99. You would think they would want them all the same way, printed the same way. Who knows? I know nothing. 5 boxes left in case 1. After this. Who's this guy? Chipper. That's Chipper Jones? Oh, I guess it is. It didn't look like Chipper. When you have guys like Bart drafted in 2000 and Kelman number 10, yes. They are very high. Way too high. What was the percentage of number 1 draft picks who make it? Wasn't it like 3% or something like that? Negative 4%? I don't know what the number was. I'm really honestly flabbergasted at why Topps printed these things upside down. Aren't you guys wondering that at all? I wonder that. Am I the only one that is curious enough to ask that? I'm not saying my thoughts are deeper than the rest of you, but you know, they might be. Huh? Yeah, very good ones. Uh-oh, out of 50. Alexander Ramirez. I mean, I understand why they printed these ones backwards because, you know, they were going to put them backwards in the packs. But, you know. The upside down thing. I don't understand. Tyler Black. Did you say a potential Hall of Famer? So you think that what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? No, what's the name of the Giants' last catcher? Buster Posey is a potential Hall of Famer? You only think Buster Posey is a potential Hall of Famer. You do understand Buster Posey is a first ballot Hall of Famer, 85 out of 99. You understand that Buster Posey is the best catcher since this other guy, Johnny Bench. Couldn't think of his name either. You do understand that, right? Charles. Not really. He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I've never been a big fan of his, but you said something that gave me the opportunity to cop an attitude, and therefore I copped one. So let me continue to cop an attitude. He is so much better than any catcher that has played the game on steroids or not on steroids since Johnny Bench. And of that, there is no doubt. And if you don't understand that, it's because you don't understand the game of baseball. It's because you don't understand the game of baseball. Now, I still think he bounced around too much. He didn't fight enough with his teammates. But I will say 100% he is a first ballot, no doubt, first ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt. None. There is no doubt whatsoever. And ultimately, it's because the baseball writers liked him. So that helps too. I'm not saying unanimous, but he is a first round. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Corbin. Who's this one? Ah, geez. We're going to have to roll this one off. We'll do it at the end. But honestly, I'm not a huge Buster Posey fan. But he's a Hall of Famer. What is that? The I Don't Fight Award? His stats, they don't scream first ballot Hall of Famer? Have you looked at other catcher stats and then looked at his? 3-time MVP. I mean, 3-time World Series winner. Comeback player of the year twice. One of the best hitting catchers ever to play the game. Ever to play the game. Ever. MVP award. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it does. They do. It counts. If you don't think it counts, it counts. Lifetime batting average over 300. All those things. Best defensive catcher in the National League West. Yeah, he was injured. He only played 10 years. That's going to come into account. You have to extrapolate it out if he had played. Imagine if Buster Posey played for 15 years too long like Yadier Molina did. Posey would have 4,000 hits, 2,000 RBIs, and 160 home runs. Imagine that. Imagine, if you will. And Yadier Molina would still be caught somewhere running down to first base. Alex Benalis. Benalis. I don't know. Oh, yes. There's extrapolation going on. Oh, there's extrapolation going on. You bet there is. Benjamin Bailey. Look. Compare his stats to other Hall of Fame catchers and you'll see why he's in. If you don't understand that, I just will chalk it up to you being a Yankees fan and somehow thinking that Jorge Posada was a better catcher than Buster Posey. Do you think Jorge Posada was a better catcher than Buster Posey? Is that what you're trying to say, CL? Oh, geez. Whack the camera. Is that what you're trying to say? He was elite defensively, too. I mean, the guy was elite all the way around. His percentage for throwing out base runners was among the best in baseball every year. Was Molina better defensively than Posey? Yeah. I mean, if you look at the numbers, if you look at the straight numbers, it was. But it's only because Molina can't hit and he can't run. So if you can't hit and you can't run, well, what do? You work on the defensive part. You know what I'm saying? Rafaela. Hey. Oh, Posey's better than Mauer. Come on. Come on. If you don't think the World Series count, you're wrong. World Series count. He won they brought him up, they won the World Series 3 of his first 5 years, including his rookie year. I mean, the guy took a break on his foot that would have ended a lot of careers, came back. In a lot of ways, the face of baseball during the time that he was there, you know, if you consider the face someone who won't go get in a fight with his teammates. Mauer had 3 batting titles, so did he have any World Series? Did Mauer have 3 World Series? What is the WAR compared to Buster Posey? Did Mauer also get moved to first? Posey was a correct. How did I end that? Posey was a catcher his entire career. Was Mauer? Did Mauer finish his career as a catcher? I don't think he did. He had to go to first base. Can't help it if Mauer's kind of a sissy. And I'll tell you another thing that gives Buster Posey Hall of Fame credentials. He was smart enough to get into Under Armour early on and made $500 million because of it. That's instant Hall of Fame right there. Instant Hall of Fame. This is kind of fun. Uh-oh. Comes a gold. Is it a goldograph? It is. Ooh, Rodriguez for the Twins. This guy's good. I heard from this kid's brother's uncle's nephew's wife that he's going to be a good player. Out of 25. 25 out of 25. 25 out of 25. Mauer was a first baseman. He had concussions. There you go. Did Buster Posey ever get a concussion? No. Why? Because he wouldn't let the ball hit him. Buster's hands were so fast. That a ball never ever hit him his entire career. Only in the glove. That's how fast Posey's hands were. Mauer had to go to first. You know. Ryan Bliss. He did well. He got. It was a bad slide. He didn't get barreled. It was leg on leg, right? And he got. What did he get barreled out of the? Oh, he got barreled out of the baseline. I can't remember what it was. You know, at some point when you just make stuff up, you forget what you say. I'm just saying. But Posey is a first ballot Hall of Famer. And in part, and truthfully in part, because he was a favorite of the baseball writers. So if you're a favorite of the guys who can put you in the Hall of Fame, it's going to help you get into the Hall of Fame. David Ortiz was not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but they loved him, so he made it in. Jorge Posada, on the other hand, everyone hated, so he's never going to make the Hall of Fame. Bryce Terang. Yeah, and then he made it back from that. And the very next year, after coming back from that in 2012, the Giants won the World Series. And then they won it 2 years later. And him behind the plate his entire career. After his foot actually fell off and they had to reattach it. I was at that game. I caught Buster Posey's foot when it came off. Handed it back. Stuck it in the guy next to me his beer. It had ice in it. And then handed it back over the fence. And they were able to reattach the foot. And then a year later, he was catching again. That's how tough of a guy Buster Posey is. I don't know why he wouldn't fight for his team like he did. I don't know why he wouldn't fight for it. I caught it, I know. I have the shoe still. The bloody shoe. That is 100% right, Charles. 100% right. It might have flown into McCovey Cove. 100% right. There is no doubt the press did not like Barry, and he did not like them. He was always nice to me, though. Always nice to me. Averson Ortega. Ooh. Jan Kinsey Noel. Will somebody find out if this is Noel or Noel out of 99? Dariel Lopez, Marauders. Bradenton, Marauders. And the Giants were dumb in 2011. Traded away their best pitching prospect for... What's that crappy guy's name? I can't even believe they consider him for the Hall of Fame. Can't believe they consider him for the Hall of Fame at all. Anyway, that guy. Brady House. Who did steroids, by the way, his entire career. Zach Bean. Oh, good. I'm glad, Mike. Glad you liked it. It made it there before Christmas? How on earth did that happen? Oh, you gave it to him as a late present, maybe. I'm glad he liked it. Took me a long time to figure out how to write that autograph, by the way. So, you're welcome. How You Lee. If you look at it closely, it actually says Ivan Gonzalez. I got mixed up on the players, but I figured, what the heck, I'll just finish it. Juan, Ivan, it's all close. Pretty close. Pretty close. Jose Ramos out of 50. That's why Annette knew where it was at, by the way. She went into the bad pile. She went into the bad pile. She's like, woo, there's one to get rid of from the bad pile. All right, guys, last stack, case 1 Mojo. Last stack, case 1 Mojo.
I think you want me to wait until you
Last stack, case 1, Mojo. LSC1M. Thank you, Mike. What is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's that stuff he gave me. Should come back sooner. Hendry. All I know for sure, and I can say with absolute certainty, is I don't want to have to be the one to sort this. Thank goodness it's somebody else. Pretty sure after we get done, I'm gonna have a hangnail or a cuticle or something like that. Who are you gonna strike? Your dog? Don't hit your dog again. What did I tell you about beating on that dog? It's no wonder it's so ugly. Quit hitting that dog. Angel Martinez. Is it being sorted while we're breaking? Yes, it is. Angel Martinez. As we speak, it is being sorted. Judging by the fact that I have a 3,000 count box and a half, 1.5 rows of a 3,000 count box filled, it is not being sorted very quickly. Then why is it when you were here, CL, you kicked Twitchy? That's what I want to know. He still complains about that to me. Why did he do that to me? And I had to tell him I don't know. Some people are just like that. It made him very sad. You love Twitchy more than your own life? That's weird. Twitchy's my dog. Strange. But I guess we all have our standards, so I'm sure he appreciates it. Because you were going to kick him. CL is permanently banned from what? Urbina. CL is family, de facto. Once removed. So, you know. You don't turn your back on family even when they're abusive. Even when they kick your dog. And for the record, I guess I'm mean because honestly, if it was me or the dog, I'd be like, I liked you a lot, dog, but we'll see ya. You were my favorite while you were alive. Just Twitchy. Just Twitchy. And it was over a piece of beef jerky, too, which was weird. I was like, CL, we got more beef jerky, dude. Let the dog have it. Not my beef jerky. I was like, okay, all right, all right. CL really likes his teriyaki. I don't know. I mean, if it makes you happy, you know. But usually, for the record, if you're here at the shop and you're hungry and you're like, hey, I'm kind of hungry, dude, I'll give you a piece of beef jerky. We've got, oh, look, another one, PSA 10. SGC won't grade these, but PSA will. We have many boxes of beef jerky. Robert Hassel out of 50. That's nice. Hassel. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Fighting the dog for some beef jerky. JC Correa again. I have to keep CL around now because we shared a plate of food at well, what do we go to? Lane Bryant Barbecue? Where do we go, CL? Me and CL and Lincoln, right? Federico Polanco. Oh, Twitchy would win. Twitchy is small, but he is heavy. Like a brick with legs, that one. Was it Lane Bryant? I can't remember where it went. Is that even right? I can't remember. Somebody tell me some barbecue places in Kansas City. The only thing that was a little weird is that when we sat down to eat together, CL started using his hands. And I was like, I don't want to complain or anything. You know. But can we use a fork? I don't like people touching my food. I admit it. But I made it through it. I only threw up a couple times. It wasn't no big deal. It wasn't you, it was me. You know, parents, like when they give the kid a food, they'll, you know, lick the spoon or what. I'm like, no, hell no. Hell no. Get that nasty little infested thing away from me. 26 out of 75, Benny. Yeah, she was rude. She was mean. You're right. Where do we go? I can't remember where we went. The barbecue in Kansas City. Oh, Arthur Bryant. Thank you. Thank you, Blake. That's what it is. What the hell is Lane Bryant? Isn't that a clothing brand? Yeah. Oh, jeez. And it's a women's clothing brand, isn't it? Oh, my Lord. The only thing I can remember is a women's clothing brand and not barbecue. I don't know. Ooh, that's only a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the thing. I think it was Arthur Bryant's. Hendry. That was a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're into the second box. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're in the second box of case 2. All right, everybody can make fun of me. It was a little sketchy after dark, yeah. And this is coming from somebody who lives in Yonkers, so that's all I'm saying. That's how sketchy it was. Jose Torres to get money for breaks. CL rolls bums in Yonkers, but you know he's calling it sketchy. Takes little kids' cards at the card shop. West Cath. West Cath. The White Stockings. Oops, West. We just pulled one the other day. Didn't we? Yeah, we did, huh? What do you call it? Oh, you roll bums in downtown Brooklyn. But then you take the train back to Yonkers? Is that what it is? I knew it was something like that. I couldn't remember completely. I just remember the money you pulled out of your pocket to pay for the barbecue had a weird smell to it. So that must be the downtown Brooklyn smell? I don't know. Does downtown Brooklyn have a smell? Oh, I get it. Better class of bums, and that makes sense. That makes sense. Dustin Harris. He's a crawdad. Out of 99, 20 out of 99. Riley Green. I hope this guy's good. It'd be good if he was good. It would suck if he sucked. Me too, after he said there's better class of bums in Brooklyn. I wore... Well, I mean, you know, it was worthwhile. Oh, Jordan Mark, yeah. That'd be nice. Seems like he's going to be a decent player. Do you want us to call you Bo, Mike? Would you like us to all call you Bo from now on? We will. Jackson Merrill. Padres. Every time you call Milcar Perez, every time you call something out of the break, then we'll say Bo knows. Bo knows. Where'd CL go? CL, stop trying to get money from those bums. Come on. By bums, of course, I mean CL's boss, but don't tell anybody I said that. Calaveras de West Michigan. I don't know. Robert Hassel. Rosemar Quintana. Hey, you know, that's a good topic, though, to bring up, because in February, out of 75, we are going to be gone for at least a week. And so if there's any crossover releases, we're going to have somebody break them. So maybe we will see the return of Restless Craft Bakers. CL's House of Merriment and Mirth. Or we let Jesse break in Spanish, which I think he wanted to do. So which should be fun too. I don't know if there's going to be a rip party or not, but you know, you never know what might happen around there. If there's a rip party. Hey, Holgate. That's a nice one. You might be good too. Daryl Hernandez. He is a shorebird. Carlos Colmenares was in here. My cable. Is that Hendry? It is. He looks different. Brandon Williamson. Justin Foscue is out of 99. It's weird to be named after grass, but whatever. I don't make the rules. I just make fun of them. Uh-oh, Jasson. Ooh, this is a nice one. This is a color swap. Jasson. Tampa Tarpons. This says color. I wonder where the color swap is. It's not numbered. Is the card supposed to be black, maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, Jason Dominguez. Jasson. Warming Bernabel. Mazzucato out of 50. Mazzucato. Are you going to hit the garbage can or what?
I am.
Well, jam it down there.
Too much.
Jam it down.
I did.
Jam it down again. Put your weight into it. You can stand up and push that down. Kyle Manzardo, Tampa Bay Rays. Manzardo. That's weird that it's that full. Ooh, Luis Gonzalez. My guess is he's an Oriole. Luis Gonzalez. Out of 50. I don't know what tipped me off to that, but you know the power of knowing every player in the minors. You know, I mean, how else would you know that? Everyone knows I religiously study minor league rosters so that I know and understand every player. You're welcome. And at no additional charge to the break. Really should charge more. Like $1.95 or something. You know what I'm saying? $1.95. It's a good number. $1.95. Ezekiel Tovar. Green is out of what? 75. How could CL leave me after we were talking about breaking? It's terrible. You think you know a person, and they just up and leave you. Campos Meyer. Am I good? Mazzucato. Big old stack of black borders. It really probably is useless to sleeve them all, but I feel better about it since they're black borders. Max Ferguson. I'm not sure. A few nice pieces. A few nice pieces. I mean, again, a lot of these guys, they're still, you know what I'm saying? They're minor leaguers, so we're still not sure. Connor Norby. But names I definitely do remember from other things. Who'd you have, Brady? What? Oh, look, we got an autograph. Box topper. Check that out. Ooh, it's Acuna, too. Pew, how about that? 4 out of 25. Luis Angel Acuna. That's pretty. You got a Dominguez color swap that I remember for sure. Look at that. Very nice. He's the this one is a Rangers, right? This he's a Ranger. Very nice. Yeah, it's kind of cool getting the auto. It's our first one. In our last break. Oh, that's very precious. I feel very what's the word I'm looking for? Happy. Ew. What a gross feeling. Bless you. Don't be sneezing into my fan. What's the matter with you? My goodness. Who has the Texas Rangers? Whoever they are, good for them. Acuna out of 25. Yaks and Yob. Victor Mesa Jr. Oh yeah, Trey Sweeney. You're right. That is 100% right, Mike. Good remembrance. I don't rememberant everything. It's not my way. Adele Amador. Me too. I do like Heritage. You know, it's a solid product without breaking the bank. You know? There aren't as many out there as you would think, in my opinion. Half a case left. Exactly half a case. One sec for me. The kid's assignment sheet is in. What are you doing? Why? These days there aren't many out there because a box flagship costs $200 freaking. A box of flagship costs $200. See that? Got a box topper out of. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Out of 25. It is not as financially viable as it used to be, for sure. In my opinion, I'll be honest with you guys. I think prices are gonna go back down. I think prices are gonna go back down. I think Dario Lopez. I think we're gonna lose shops this year. I think we're going to lose breakers this year. I think that's going to consolidate a little bit more. Brian Ramos, Canopolis Cannonballers. I mean, I could be wrong, but I do believe that, and this is going to become a conversation in the group later on. I do believe that my numbers on football and basketball, which I've never tried to increase, but I'm now making an effort to do so, are going to go up to the point where we could probably start breaking football and basketball in the group if we wanted to. If not, I'll just take it to eBay. You know, it'll break fine there. A Cannonballer is a White Sox? That's crazy.
The one that's crazy is that the Spokane Indians are the Rockies.
The Spokane Indians are the Rockies?
Yes, they are.
Ned knows all this stuff. CL, where'd you go?
And the Durham Bulls are now the Rays.
I was talking to you about Russell's Craft Bakers coming back when we're at the industry summit and what might need to happen there. And you were gone. I would like to break soccer. I would. Do we have enough people to break soccer in the group out of 99? I mean, I guess we could start working on it. I am a big fan of soccer. You had to run to the gas station. They won't let you pee in the house yet, huh? I knew that was going to happen. I told you, do not buy a house in New York without indoor plumbing. But you said, no, no, it's fine. I can hold it. You know? Got to go again that quick, huh? It's hard when you get older. Soccer says Will. Cookies and gin. That's a good one. That's a good remembrance there, Charles. That's a good rememberation. But CL said, no, I want to live in Yonkers, so I'm buying a home. Communal toilet. I'm like, man, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. So this only has 2 because we got the Luis Angel Acuna. Hey, so on a positive note, you know, at least there's all 4 of us are going to the industry summit, and that'll give us some nice giveaways. That'll give us some nice giveaways. So that's something to look forward to in the next couple of months. Errol Vera. He is a angel. I think this blue's an autograph. Blueograph of Isaac Pacheco. Now Chris Monroe can quit his complaining. Chris Monroe can quit his complaining. Boom. The summit is the 26th through the 28th of February. We're going to go down on the 22nd. We're going to fly. The boys have never been to Las Vegas. And so, and I want to have more Filipino food, I'm going to be honest with you. And so I'm going to Vegas to eat Filipino food and tacos El Gordo. I have the, you know, and then we'll go walk the strip, which hopefully it'll be more fun than it was last time with large half-naked women and marijuana. So hopefully there'll be less of that. That is true, Chris. That is true. The louder you complain, the more chance you're going to get a hit. Is Darren Baker a Giant or a National? I don't know. I thought he was a National. Did that change? That seems to be a pretty good rule of thumb. The more you complain, the more you hit. And then we're going to drive to the Grand Canyon for a day. We've already got our room set up at the Grand Canyon with the view of the big giant hole. I forget what they call that thing, but that big hole that you go see. Not sure that's complaining, but that's okay. Out of 18, Cesar Prieto, 7 out of 18. He's a Bay Sock. Is that a Red Sock? I think that's a Red Sock. I'm not sure though. You want to hear complaining? I never get any Giants autos out of these things. Ever. I have never in my life in a minor league break that we've done, and we've done hundreds of them. Hundreds. Never have I hit a Giant in any of them. No, Chris, that was a complaint. That was a straight up 100% complaint. You know what, dude? You haven't hit one Tiger this entire time you've been opening this product. That was straight up complaint. And it worked. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It worked. Jasson. That guy. Jasson. Brian Bliss. Rahai. He's Bliss is a Red Sox, yeah. So we're going to be gone from here. We're going to close the shop for a week. Then we're going to go. I'm not sure what they're going to do, if they're going to have a rip party or not. So I haven't heard anything, and we're now into January. So if they're going to do it, they got to get it out here pretty quick. Or maybe we got left out. Maybe we got left out. Maybe it's going to be all backyard breaks and those bozos. Going to be all backyard breaks and all those con artists that are out there. Yeah, you know who you are. I'm not afraid to say it. Tovar, I think that's our third Tovar. There aren't enough groups like ours and far too many groups like theirs. And I mean that. Far too many of them, not enough of us. Maybe we just didn't do enough to be, you know, considered. Destroy their reputation by what? Leaving us out? Boy, that'd kill their reputation, leaving us out. I mean, 10, 15 people would be inconvenienced if that happened. No, we don't need more. The cry of the ignorant breaker. That's exactly what that is. The cry of the ignorant breaker. Well, you know, Backyard did get to open whatever product it was like 3 days early. So, Aaron Zavala, we need just go ahead. We need to be able to break product 3 days early. And I get the size difference. I get it. And honestly, I don't want to be them. Luis Gonzalez, not interested in being, you know, I don't know. Well, I haven't heard whether or not they're going to have one. They just may not decide to have one. Seems silly for them not to have one because they're so popular every year. So, you know, I mean, I'm not going to complain about Tops. They've treated us well. I just don't know if maybe the rules have changed because of Fanatics. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Fanatics has a different way they want to look at things or do things, and then we're just kind of, I think we're out if that's the case. Maybe that's our problem though too, Brady. Maybe we need to, maybe that's what they want us to do, is to break out of our little niche, our little niche. Be a lot of beeps in there, would there? Who knows? Cameron, Colley, all we can do is the best we can do. We out of 99, we have tried to make the best of every opportunity that has been afforded us, and I hope that's enough if there happens to be a RIP party this year. I don't even know that there is going to be one. Maybe they're going to forego it and do something with the Industry Summit. I have no idea. I guess I should probably look around and start seeing if anybody's talking about a rip party for this year. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we couldn't do our own. We could do our own, for sure. This is second to the last box mojo. Angel Martinez. I got to start getting all the Benalis. What do you call them? Turned in the MVP buyback. I got to start putting those in the system. MVP buyback. I got a bunch of them. Am I a little concerned about this year? I have to admit that I am. I am a little concerned about this year. What can you do? We just have to roll with the punches. We've talked about, you know, eBay and this and that, and I really am not a big fan of doing eBay again, but, you know, it might become a necessity for us. That's life, right? You do what you do so the business can survive. So if we got to go there, we got to go there. Jose, it'd be more fun if we could stick everything in the Facebook group, but we're definitely not 3Ks a day yet. I don't think we ever have been 3Ks a day. There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. And if we want to start doing 3 days, we just got to take it to the place where we know we're gonna have no problem selling. Okay, what's going on here? Joe Mack out of 50. I think industry change. I think it's a twofold thing. I think 2023 is going to be, you know, economically, it's not shaping up to be a great year if you look at all the forecasts on everything. I do think we're still, even with all that, we're still a different kind of breaking group. You know, I mean, honestly, guys, and I just mean this honestly, we are such a rare duck in our ability to sell out breaks like we do. It is, I mean, most groups, it takes forever. Last Box Mojo, it takes forever, or they have to use Raz and all those other things to fill a break. We don't. I mean, I know I get a little overly dumb about it sometimes, but the ability to fill a break in an hour it really is a rare thing. It really is a rare thing. Yeah, I watch a lot of groups. I see guys they have things posted for days, and guys who are bigger than we are have things posted for days. So what we are able to pull off with the group the size that we have, I mean, it's a real testament to the group that we have. And so we, you know, we are very fortunate. You know, we feel very fortunate that we have this kind of group. But there's always something that's knocking up against us. The economy knocking up against us. The changes to the industry knocking up against us. You know, I mean, no telling what's going to happen. You know. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. We do our best for sure. But this is. And everybody, you know, somebody's like, ha ha. I mean it when I say it. We are such, Bailey. We are such a strong group. We're such a strong group. You know, if you factor in the fact that we're genuinely half or a fourth of the size of groups, you know, and we pull off what they pull off. it and do better in a lot of things. Hey, look at that, Jackson Merrill. I mean, it really does say a lot, and we feel very blessed for that. 9 out of 50. I think that's our last auto. So, you know, again, my concerns are not within the group. It is such a good group. My concerns are, you know, the economy and what's going to happen in the industry. We just don't know from day to day, from week to week, how things are going to play out. Are we going to be able to get the amount of product that we need? Because I actually want more. I want about a third more than what we're getting now, and I think we build into it. But you know, can we get it? I don't know. Will we be kind of pushed aside for guys that are bigger than us on social media, who don't necessarily do more than we do? They're just bigger than us on social media. You know, and we could be, you know, and then you just roll with it. Rockio, I hope not. Out of 99. But this year is scarier. This year is scarier than any year we've ever had. I can say that. There's just so much in the air. I mean, things look right. It looks great with Southern Hobby, who's our main distributor now for non-sports and for football and basketball. You know, if things look good with them, getting more product. I mean, we've positioned ourselves, I'm told, correctly. Hopefully that turns into more product that we can get, more things we can do. So, you know, but you just never know. All right. So this one, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Nat. Somerset Patriots, Everett Aqua Sox, and Eugene Emeralds. Are they the same teams? Oh. And so this one can't count because this is Marco Luciano. Oh, I'm sorry, 2023 seal. So this one doesn't count. So we're going to do odd even. Odd, it'll go to Volpe, and even it'll go to Marte, because Marco Luciano does not count on that because he's a Giant. So this is one. So this will go to the Yankees. And Volpe. Darn it. Dropped the pen. So there's that one. Got a big stack of other things, so let's go back through this. Mariners. Okay. Rocky O is out of 99. Sorry. Jackson Merrill for the Padres out of 50. Benjamin Bailey. I don't even know what team these guys are. Joe Mack is a Marlin, right? Out of 50. Salas is also a Marlin out of 75. Benalis auto. Martinez auto. Cameron Colley is out of 99. Luis Gonzalez. Am I good? Don't be mean to that card. Zavala, that's not funny. So it is funny. Tovar, Ryan Bliss. Prieto is out of 18. Pacheco, blue auto out of 99. Vera, Miranda is out of 99. Ramos, Lopez, Victor Mesa Jr. out of 99. He's a Marlin too, right? Is he a Marlin or is he a Tampa Bay Ray? I don't know. Box topper auto. Luis Angel Acuna out of 25. That's nice. Connor Norby. Max Ferguson. Tovar is out of 75. So all these will be top loaded. Luis Gonzalez is out of 50. Kyle Manzardo. Hey, these need to be sleeved if you want to sleeve things. Frank Mazzucato is out of 50. There's that Dominguez. That's a pretty cool card. That's a color swap. Justin Foscue out of 99. Hernandez auto. Ryan Holgate auto. Yeah. We're done. Quintana is out of 75. Perez auto. Jackson Merrill auto. Dustin Harris is out of 99. West Cath. Jose Torres. Benny is out of 75. Polanco auto. Oh, really? Only two, huh? J.C. Correa. I think he's a Astro, right? Hassel out of 50. Urbina out of 99. Angel Martinez. Brian Ramos. Lee out of 75. Lopez. Dario Lopez. Noel, is it Noel or Noel? Whatever it is, out of 99. Isn't he Cleveland? Bryce Terang out of 99. Ryan Bliss. Rodriguez is a twin out of 25. 25 out of 25. Rafaela out of 75. Bailey. Benalis. Lopez or Lorenzo. Kyle Manzardo out of 99. Alexander Ramirez out of 50. Harry Ford out of 99. Tyler McDonough auto. Sal Frelick auto. Tatis out of 50. That's Torkelson out of 75. Very nice Marcelo Meyer auto out of 99. Nice Trey Sweeney. Jose Ramos. Maximo Acosta is a Ranger, huh? That goes in that pack. Eddie Leonard's a Dodger out of 18. He's also an auto. Garcia, Thrashers. Not sure. Alcantara, is it Alcantara? Anyway, it's out of 99. Polanco. There's another J.C. Correa. Auto. Auto. So this will go into the 2 boxes of Draft Light we added. Aaron Zavala out of 75. West Cath. Torres. Jose Torres. Zavala. Ezekiel Tovar. Jordan Lawler is a image variation. Only got one of those in 2 cases. So this is the Draft Light. Simon Juan, Parada, Ben Joyce, Chrome, what, Sky Blue? I don't know what color it is. Arias, Biddison. This is nice. Termar Johnson out of 50. Cutter Coffee. Hendry is out of 199. Nate Savino Paper out of 199. Brennan Cox, Hernandez, DeJesus, Snelling, Sky Blue, Mouts, Troy Melton Paper out of 499. Paciola and Marcy out of 150. I think you're right. I think well, the Acuna's nice out of 25 too. That's pretty. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you buying in as always. I'm glad we could add something extra to the break. It always makes it fun and makes it a little less painful if you don't hit. So we're gonna do something tomorrow. I don't know. Let me think about it. But I'll get something listed early and then we'll do a break. We're gonna break all week. We're gonna break all week. So thank you guys. Appreciate you a lot. If I can do anything for anyone, please reach out to me. And remember, if at some point I just randomly disappear, it was Annette. It was Annette. Remember that. Tell the police. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night.